Right, hello. A very quick video. Die Hard 2. I believe there's a nice little reference to the death of the Queen in there. I'm going to show you it now, okay? And in fact, we've probably pretty much got all the information we need right here. There's going to be a couple of minor spoilers in here, so if you haven't seen this film before, it's free right now on YouTube. This is why I've watched it, simply because it popped up as like free, and I was like, with all the other references in the Die Hard films, I think I'll go back and revisit this one because it's been a long time since I've seen this. In fact, I couldn't even remember the first 20 minutes of it. And anyway, it didn't disappoint. There's quite a nice reference in there. There's a bunch of other bits and bobs as well, but I was just going to stick with this little one piece for right now, and keep this a nice little short video. So, okay, straight away with the spoilers, alright? The bad guys are about to crash this plane, okay? And this plane is Windsor 114, okay? So we've got the CRM 114, but we've got a nice little Windsor reference, okay? This is an English plane, the pilots are English, all the stewardesses and everything on board are English, and so we've got a nice little reference, because Windsor, of course, Windsor is Queen Elizabeth's, for want of a better term, surname. Okay, this is the House of Windsor now. They changed their name several years ago because they didn't want to sound too German. Okay, so they wanted something that sounded more English, and so they chose Windsor. But this is essentially the family name. Okay, so Windsor. That's for the people that didn't know. So we have this reference. Okay, the 114. What's the 114? The 114 is our date. Okay, September the 8th. Okay, when we come across on September the 8th is 114 days left in the year. So we have our reference there, and we have our 9/8 reference, which I'll show you in a minute, or 8/9 reference. Okay, and what essentially happens to this is the bad guys set the landing altitude minus 200 feet to where it needs to be, so they end up crashing into the runway. Okay, let's see if I can get a shot of it. Probably not. This thing's moving ever so slow. There, it's just loaded up. Yeah. Okay, guys. This might be impossible to get it. Okay, well, you can see the wreckage anyway. So that thing ends up crashing. That's pretty much it for the video. What I will do now is I'll just show you some of those reference numbers in my chart of Lorraine. So here's the 114 here, and it's also re-referenced here as an 1114, but this 114, number of days left in the year, this is in reverse here, it's 411. But the interesting thing about this is we're in the third row, okay, and we're in the 12th column. Okay, so we've got a 312 reference, which is the reverse of this number here, which is 213. This is the beginning date for the whole cycle right here for this row, Lucas numbers. Okay, and when we come down in the table to 312, which is the reverse of it, we have the CRM 114 or 411 reference right here. Okay, so this references the reverse of this. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, here's our date for Queenie's death. Okay, the 8th of September, and again, this is in the 11 column. Okay, all these numbers in the 11 column are significant because we're talking about 11 being like even, like balance, yeah? Just turn it sideways, it's the equal sign, yeah? It represents balance, all right? So again, this is probably why this date's chosen. Again, here's 9/11, the 254th day of the year, and this 364. What's interesting about this is, if you go back to the dollar bill decode, okay, the 10th of November is our date that we get when we fold the thing together, and we fold the big O with the shield, right? Those two things come together. That's Pi Day. That's 314. Okay, the 314th day of the year, the 10th of November. Okay. If we go one day shy of that, a full cycle, yeah, because pi is to do with circles and cycles. If we go one day shy of that, 364, okay, we're going to end up back at another 9/11 day, yeah, which is going to be the 9th of November. Okay, just another interesting reference there back to 9/11. Okay, a lot of these numbers re-reference 9/11 a ton of times, and the 11 especially. So of course we've got her death on this day here, okay, which of course is the reverse 68 right here, okay, for man, okay. And again, in the number of the column for man here, this 8 column, okay, follow my cursor, the 8 here of man, the 8 column, again, 86, okay. So we've got like the reverse, and we've got this 411, which is reversed in our film there with 114. The reversed is the reversed of this, okay, if you can follow that. So what more to say? One more little thing with the 114. We also have this. I don't know why I keep trying to highlight down, but we've got this 1114 here, another reference to this number here, and that's Charlie Boy's birthday, and its opposite, okay, the 511, which is the 5th of November, that's in the dollar bill, and the 155 reference code that's in there as well in the dollar bill. Okay, and that code there happens to be the number of days that is kind of written in leaves and bearers between our 10-11, okay, between these two numbers here, 10 and 11, and of course I was just talking about that with this 364. Now, what more to say? There really isn't anything more to say, okay. That's the video. Charlie's birthday is also got this 318 in it in reverse, and of course it's got the 47 in it, okay. So this was all stuff that I've talked about before, you know. This 813 here references these numbers pretty good, okay, or the number of man, and then the balance with the metaphysical, okay, with whatever numbers in this column here, the 7 column, okay. All significant numbers right here, you know, okay. I think I'm going to leave it at that, yeah. That's it for the video. I don't really want to waffle on for 20 minutes about stuff, but this basically represents the death of Queen Elizabeth, okay, the House of Windsor coming down, okay, 114. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, cheers, bye.